Paris Hilton is mourning the devastating loss of her Malibu home, which was tragically destroyed in the recent Los Angeles wildfires. The 43-year-old heiress and media mogul shared the heartbreaking news with her fans through an emotional Instagram post on January 8, in which she reflected on the incredible pain and disbelief she felt when learning about the destruction of her property. Hilton, who has made a name for herself through her reality TV appearances, business ventures and public persona, revealed that the news of her home's destruction first reached her while she was watching the television reports on the wildfires. For Hilton, the news was a gut-wrenching blow. She shared how difficult it was to comprehend the extent of the damage to her beloved Malibu residence, which had held so many personal memories for her and her family. "I'm standing here in what used to be our home, and the heartbreak is truly indescribable," Hilton wrote in her post, her voice echoing the deep sorrow that many people feel when facing the loss of a home. The footage she shared with her post showed the remnants of her property, now nothing more than piles of charred wood and rubble, with small fires still flickering in the wreckage. The house, once a sanctuary for Hilton and her loved ones, was reduced to nothing but ashes. For Hilton, the Malibu home was far more than just a physical structure. It was a place filled with memories that would last a lifetime. As she stood among the remains of what had once been a place of family, love, and warmth, Hilton took a moment to reflect on the significance of the home, especially the memories it held with her family. In her Instagram post, she poignantly shared that it was where her 23-month-old son, Phoenix, had created art that she would cherish forever. "It was where Phoenix's little hands made art that I'll cherish forever, where love and life filled every corner," Hilton wrote, referencing the precious moments she had spent with her husband, Carter Riem, and their young child. To see the home, once a lively space filled with the sounds of her family's laughter, reduced to rubble and dust was a heartbreaking reality that Hilton could hardly put into words. Despite the immense grief and sadness, Hilton expressed gratitude for the safety of her family and pets. She emphasized how incredibly fortunate she felt that her loved ones had not been harmed in the disaster. In her post, Hilton wrote that while the loss of her home was devastating, she knew she was incredibly lucky to have escaped the tragedy physically unscathed, unlike so many others whose homes, possessions, and even lives had been lost in the wildfire's destructive path. She also acknowledged the extraordinary bravery of the firefighters who had risked their own safety to battle the raging fires and prevent further destruction. Hilton expressed deep appreciation for their heroic efforts, which saved countless lives and homes, despite the overwhelming challenges they faced in fighting the flames. In addition to her personal loss, Hilton's message also carried a sense of solidarity and empathy for those who had experienced similar devastation. As she mourned the destruction of her own home, Hilton reached out to others affected by the wildfires, offering words of comfort and support. "We're in this together. We will rebuild, we will heal, and we will rise stronger than before," Hilton wrote, a message of hope and unity in the face of the calamity. The Los Angeles wildfires, which had swept through large portions of the city and surrounding areas, had forced over 100,000 residents to evacuate their homes, and tragically, the fires had claimed the lives of 5 civilians. Hilton's message was not just one of personal grief but also a reminder of the strength and resilience of the community in times of crisis. The wildfires in Los Angeles had an unprecedented impact, and Hilton was not the only celebrity to experience the devastating effects. Many other notable figures also saw their homes destroyed or damaged in the disaster. Among them were Adam Brody and Leighton Meester, the famous actors known for their roles in The OC and Gossip Girl, as well as actress Anna Faris, who also faced the destruction of her home. The impact of the fires was far-reaching, and the stories of loss and devastation continued to pour in from across the city. Celebrities, many of whom had worked hard to build their homes and provide for their families, found themselves suddenly faced with the same struggles as ordinary citizens. In the wake of this tragedy, Hilton's message resonated with many people, particularly her followers on social media, who expressed their condolences and support for her and others affected by the disaster. Many praised Hilton for her courage in sharing such a personal and painful experience with her fans, reminding others that even those who seem to live lives of luxury and privilege are not immune to the devastating effects of natural disasters. The fires had left deep scars on the landscape, but the emotional toll was even more profound for the individuals and families who had lost everything. Paris Hilton's emotional response to the loss of her Malibu home serves as a powerful reminder of the human cost of such disasters, and it highlights the importance of compassion, solidarity, and resilience in the face of overwhelming adversity. As the community begins the long and difficult process of rebuilding, Hilton's words offer hope and encouragement, reminding everyone that together we can overcome even the most challenging of circumstances. Rebuilding after such a massive tragedy will take time, effort, and support, but Hilton's message of hope is one that can inspire not only those affected by the wildfires but anyone facing a difficult challenge in life. In the aftermath of the fires, Hilton's words were echoed by many other public figures, who rallied to support the affected communities through donations, fundraising efforts, and public awareness campaigns. The wildfires had left a lasting mark on the city of Los Angeles, but the spirit of unity and resilience continued to shine through. For Paris Hilton, the experience of losing her home was undoubtedly one of the most difficult moments of her life, but it also reinforced her belief in the power of love, family, and community. As the process of rebuilding begins, Hilton's message serves as a beacon of hope for those who have lost so much, and it reminds us all that even in the face of tragedy, there is always the possibility of recovery and renewal. Together, the people of Los Angeles, and the world, can rise from the ashes of this disaster and rebuild stronger than before.